Hello guys, this is Jeffrey M. Barbara from BSIS 3A in University of Caloocan City. Welcome to MySQL tutorials. First, we will install the PHP development environment. XAMPP is a free PHP development environment, and this is a open source to internet. Just search for apachefriends.org. Okay, so meron siyang tatlong Windows, Linux, and OS X. Download ko yung Windows. I will download the Windows because for now I'm using the Windows OS. After downloading, syempre install natin mamaya. Downloading siya. And after downloading, open mo. Just open it in install. And after downloading, just open the installer. You can choose between the components and choose the right path, the path folder where you will install the XAMPP. I already have the XAMPP, so I will not install it, just for the demo. So I'll cancel this. Okay, next, after installation, we will open the control panel, where you can see the starting of the server, the online server, which is the MySQL and Apache. That's the local host. Allow the access of services. Okay, the XAMPP is already installed to our platform. We will go to the MySQL database path folder and we will enter this to the command line. Okay, this is where my MySQL located. Okay. Just call the directory of the MySQL bin. Okay. And we will open the MySQL database. If you have the default settings, you can, this is the user, the default user is root username, and password host. The default host is 127.0.0.1 and we don't have the password, so I will enter it because we have the default settings. And now we are into the MySQL database. We will create a database. The syntax is create database and database name. I will name my database as tutorial. After creating, you will use this show database if the database was created to the MySQL database. Now, we will use the tutorial database, which is the one we created. Next is creating table. The syntax is create table and table name, and you will enter the data types of your table. Here I will name my first column as student ID and data type in the limit of 20, and I will set this as primary key, not null. Auto increment so that the primary key is continuously increasing. The next is last name varchar, first name varchar, the limit of 20, middle name varchar, limit of 20, year end section, and also with the limit of 20. And lastly, the course. We will create the table. Query OK, 0 rows affected. It means that our creating table in our database is successfully created. Next is we will insert the data into our table in our database. Here I forget to describe our table, so I will describe the table first before entering the data into it. I describe the table name, which is the students. Okay, as you can see, that's our field, the columns and data type, value, the key, the primary key, and the extra, which is the auto increment in our primary key, student ID. Now we will insert data into our table. Insert into table name and the students. student ID, last name. The syntax here is insert into table name and your created data name. Student ID, last name, first name, middle name, year and section, and course. It will be separated by parentheses, and insert into table name inside the parentheses the and next is the values. It's also separated by parentheses. Here in values, you can use, it's either a single quote or double quotation for separation, and comma. The data will be inserted in our database. Now we will check if the data is successfully and inserted to our table, and makikita nyo naman andyan na siya. Andyan na yung data na ginawa natin. 8 na siya. Next, gagawa ulit tayo another data para may kasama yung data natin. More example. Yan, may kasama na yung data natin. Dalawa na sila. Next is how to delete a column. All dropping column. Okay. So you can see we have a 2, 4, 6 columns with the data on it. The syntax of dropping column is alter table name, and the column name you want to drop. Alter table students, drop column name. Okay, we will drop the middle name column. Okay, select all. We will display the data from our table. Let's check if already dropped. Okay, now the middle name column is already removed from our table. Next is how to update info already in a table. Okay. These are the data we inserted before. We will modify this by the syntax update table name, set the column name you want to change inside, and I will change last name memorandum not existent. We will change the last name. The syntax is update table name, set the table name, a column name rather, and equal to single quote. Inside single quote, you will enter the modify. Thank you.